Hey everybody, so just wanted to share, basically just because Christmas is kind of getting a little closer, wanted to basically show how you can do a Christmas countdown in LabVIEW. And this doesn't just have to be used for counting down towards Christmas. You could also use it for stuff like counting down, calibration on equipment on like a test system. So if you wanted to have an indicator showing, how much time until this equipment needs to be recalibrated, or for preventative maintenance on different components, stuff like that, you can use this very much the same way. So I wanted to show just two different ways we can basically do a countdown to Christmas. So this first one is using a web API. So we just run this guy and it lets us know there's 44 days until Christmas. What we're doing here is just doing an HTTP GET at christmas-days.anvil.app. This is the full URL to use, and this is just going to return a JSON payload that tells us there's basically just one item in the JSON payload, which is days to Christmas, and I'm using this JSON text find item as LabVIEW type to basically just find the item in that JSON and then automatically convert it to an integer, and that spits us out our number. So that's one way we can do a Christmas countdown. Obviously this one only works for Christmas. So if you wanted to count down towards another arbitrary day, it wouldn't work. But I do also have this other implementation here, which is pure LabVIEW using timestamps. So let's take a look at this. So basically we are just getting the current time. From that time, we are extracting the year, and then we are formatting two different timestamps. So this first one down here is the timestamp representing the 25th of December of the current year. We're also creating one up here that represents December 25th of the following year. So the reason for this is basically if today happened to be like December 27th, for example, we don't want to see that Christmas was 2 days ago. We want to see, hey, how many days until the following Christmas? So we added just a little check here that just checks if we're already past Christmas of the current year, and if we are, it uses next year's Christmas instead. That way, as soon as Christmas happens, it'll just roll over to counting towards the following year's Christmas. So this top exception here is basically just to handle those last couple days of the year after Christmas. And then down here, we're just using some math. So we're using this quotient remainder function to basically take this number of seconds and break it down into a number of minutes, hours, days, and weeks. And that's pretty much it. This is just set to run every minute until it's closed. And just on here on the screen, we'll just display your number so you can see how long until Christmas. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I mentioned, this can easily be modified. So you could adjust these target dates to be other dates. So it could be calibration, could be whatever. But just wanted to show kind of, 'tis the season, how we can create a Christmas countdown in LabVIEW. Thank you.
Canon Controls is your gateway to mastering LabVIEW. Dive into programming for data acquisition, industrial communications, and manufacturing automation. Explore how to enhance your projects with cybersecurity best practices. Join the journey to elevate your skills and secure your systems with every episode.